Okay, so this video we're going to start making our computer opponent so we actually have somebody to play against. So let's get right into it, jump back into Unity here, and let's open up our game controller. Okay, and the first thing we're going to want to do this is in our endTurn method in the else statement where we do change sides. Right after that, we're going to want to do if player side equals O. And then we're going to want to run a method we're about to make. We'll just call it computer turn. Okay, and let's go to the end. We're going to make computer turn, so void computer turn. Okay, and in here, basically, the first one, all I'm going to do is make it just pick a random spot that's not used on the grid. I'll probably make another video after that and we'll give it a bit more logic to it, but I just want something right now at least that you can play against. And then I have some other stuff to work on, so I'll probably come back to this one and do another video later where I actually add some logic. So it'll do things like if there's two X's in a row, it'll try to block that. Or if it sees, you know, two O's in a row, it's going to try to actually win. So I think I'll do another video of that, but it might not be for a little bit. So let's get this going. We'll do a bool, and we're just going to want to do found empty spot, because I'm going to do a loop right away. So we'll set this to false. Okay, and then we're going to do while not found empty spot. So basically it keeps looping until it finds one. We're going to do a random number here, so just int, we'll do random number, random.range. And we're going to want to do it between 0 and 9. Always got to remember, oh whoops, that shouldn't be there. Always got to remember with integers, it's exclusive on the highest, on the max value. So the 9's got to be one more than we need. So we actually want 0 to 8, so we have to put 9 here, otherwise it'll never return 8. Okay, so we have that. So let's do if button list. Oops, and we're going to put in random number dot get component. Actually, sorry, that's going to be get component in parent, and we're going to want the button, and then we dot is interactable. So basically it's checking if the button's interactable or not. So if it's not interactable, that means somebody already clicked it or the computer already picked that one. So now that we have that, let's do button list, random number, dot get component in parent. Kind of sucks that we have to do it again, but we don't really need to cache a reference to this. Okay, and then we're going to want to do onClick dot invoke. I think that actually needs brackets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. So what this actually does is the onClick dot invoke is actually going to call the onClick of the button. So in our game, when we have these grid spaces, it's got to compile, and then we'll see it here. Okay, so yeah, whatever we have in the onClick here, so where we have it for the grid space, that's actually going to run that like the button was clicked. The only thing is you won't see like the button colors changed, like highlight and stuff like that, but any scripts you have in here on the onClick event, those are going to be called if we use onClick.invoke. And actually, so this does not end up being an endless loop. Let's do found empty spot equals true. And that should be it. Let's give it a try. And there we go. Okay, so we won there. And it was kind of surprising, even just for totally picking random, it's not bad. Like you can definitely feel there's not really a lot of thought there, but like just playing against it, it doesn't feel that bad. There's the odd time where you do something that, you know, a person would obviously block it, but for the most part, it's not too terrible. So we have a basic computer opponent here. And then, yeah, if I get some extra time, I want to do a bit more playing around to evolve on this. Make it where it actually picks what it's doing and tries to win or tries to prevent you from winning. And then I think the next series I'm going to do like this is going to be Battleship. So it's going to use a lot of the same logic like this, like creating buttons, except we'll do them dynamically. We'll make the whole grid, and then you'll be able to pick where your ships go. So I'm going to leave this video here, and then, yeah, I'll try making another one eventually.